We walk on eggshells, we suppress our true thoughts, we apologize when we haven't done anything wrong, and we silence our intuition just to keep the peace. Why? Because we fear the fire of confrontation. But consider this. The peace you are protecting is a lie. It is a fragile glass structure that cracks the moment you show a bit of you. Stoicism teaches that avoiding confrontation is actually a form of cowardice. It is trading your long-term self-respect for short-term comfort. We are going to deconstruct the fear of conflict and rebuild your presence into something unshakable. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, was surrounded by people who plotted against him. Yet, in his meditations, he didn't complain about the unfairness. He wrote about his own duty to remain uncorrupted. The Stoic principle of dichotomy of control is your anchor here. You cannot control if someone becomes angry with you. You cannot control if they scream, gaslight, or act irrational. But you have absolute dominion over your own response. When you enter a confrontation with this mindset, the power dynamic shifts immediately. You aren't playing their game, you are playing your own. The fear dissolves when you realize that their reaction is a reflection of their character, not your own value. Most people approach conflict with their ego. The ego wants to win, to dominate, to humiliate. But we are not here to win, we are here to be virtuous. Here is the process. When the adrenaline hits, your body wants to fight. That is the time to stay silent. Take a physical breath, ask, is this person worth losing my tranquility over? Strip the emotion out of the story. Instead of saying, you are rude, state the observation. When you interrupt me, it prevents our team from getting the work done. This makes it about the principle, not the personality. If the other person starts yelling, you become quieter. This is a psychological masterstroke. If you meet fire with fire, you get a forest fire. If you meet fire with water, with calm, measured, logical speech, the fire eventually consumes itself. What about when you face someone who is clearly toxic, someone who wants a reaction? The Stoic doesn't debate with irrational people. You provide your truth, you state your boundary, and then you disengage. Standing your ground doesn't always mean a 30-minute conversation. Sometimes, the most powerful act of confrontation is saying, I am not going to participate in this conversation if you continue to raise your voice, and then walking away. You are not running away from the problem. You are refusing to grant them the access to your peace. This is the ultimate form of dominance, being completely unbothered by external chaos. You are the steward of your own life. Every time you shrink, you give away a piece of your sovereignty. But every time you stand up for your truth, you grow. This is not about becoming a heartless person. It is about becoming a principled one. The world needs people who are not afraid of truth. Start today. The next time you feel that knot of fear in your stomach because you need to say something difficult, embrace it. That is not fear. That is your character calling out for expression. Stand tall, stay firm, and never, ever apologize for your integrity.